Hello everyone, my name is Hector Mendoza. I'm going to show you how to sketch a barrel-shaped ceiling room. I'm just going to go over it real quick. Just some people were telling me it's impossible to do it. I just want to show you that it is possible. Now, it is hard. I had to do a lot of mathematical uh, um, calculations. I was thinking about creating an Excel file for it. Right now, I haven't got that far yet, but I'm hoping that I can do an Excel file where doesn't matter what size room, what tall you want it, I'll be able to mathematically create this. But for right now, I'm just going to show you how I did it. Hopefully, you got a better way. Here's my email address. If you know a better way, please email me. But anyway, so let me show you real quick here. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about right here. Okay, so it's a room, so if you go inside the room, you see, you can see inside the room that, let me go inside, and let's go inside this way. Well, right here we go. The ceiling would be curved, okay? And there's been some houses. Matter of fact, somebody was asking about this just a few weeks ago on one of those forums. But I've been real busy. I'm always busy, so I didn't have time to reply or show anybody how to do this. So two things that you have to keep in mind. So I'm going to show you two different ways to do this. This is the fastest way right here. And then there's another one, because this is basically, it's just one room, okay? And I didn't put nothing on layer 2. That's just a roof that I was going to show y'all, that it's similar to that, to the actual ceiling, okay? And with this, you can do an estimate and be pretty accurate on your ceiling and walls, okay? Because this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to always give the insured the right amount of money. So this is one way. But in this way, if you do it this way, here's some of the problems you're going to have. For instance, here, I'm going to take out the windows and the doors, okay? So, if you look at this way, right in here, it's impossible to put a window or a door. Same thing on this side. Now, on this side you can, and this side you can. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So if I go in here and I hit W for window, I can slap one in there, right? Or if I want a door, let's say I want an overhead door, I can stick an overhead door there. Okay, because those are solid walls. Now, the thing with this is composed of a bunch of rooms that I made and then combine them all into one room. So if I try to place a window right in here, it's not going to let me. See how it won't, let me see, I might, let me see, W, yeah, let me put a very tiny window, which is 7-inch wide. Let me see, the biggest I could do is 7, so 3D, see, because there's the program thinks there's a lot of walls there, so it can't put a window right there. Okay, so now let me show you how I got around that, because this, like I said, this is one room, okay, and I use my own measurements. You can do any kind of measurements you want. Okay, so let me show you the next one. So the other one that I have, Okay, so we got let me see, 3D. No, that's still the same one. Here, give me a second here. Let me see. Hopefully it's this one right. Yeah. Okay. With this one here, you see, I'm able to put. Or first, let me show you what it looks like. Okay. You see, same thing, except what I did here, I did it in 2 layers, so that the bottom walls I could put windows and doors anywhere I want. So let's say I can put a overhead door here, a regular door here, a regular door here, a regular window here, regular, window, door, little one here. And so you see, I'm able to do that because I created the top part on one layer, the top layer, and then I created the other one on a different layer. And you can still do the estimate here. You can just tell it ceilings on this part. You can tell it walls on this part. So I'm going to show you both ways real quick. I only got a few minutes because I have another meeting to go to, but let me show you how I did this stuff. I'm going to close without saving. Let me see, make sure I don't have, no, I don't have them. Okay, so let's go to the first one, and I'll show you exactly how I did it. Like I said, if somebody knows a better way, it'd be nice, to do it a better way. Because this is a lot of math involved in this, and I'm not going to get into the math part. I'm just going to show you how I did it. Okay, so I created a room, right? And then so I got some sheet notes down here. So on my first room, remember this is a bunch of rooms made into one room. You combine all the rooms. So on the first one, I'm going to go 10 inches. And that's another thing that's real important, is that when you create in this thing, you can't do them, because I tried a bunch of different ways. I couldn't find nowhere on the internet that would teach me this, so I just created my own stuff. Okay, I don't know if this is the correct way, but I know it will work. So I tried to divide the 12 into half, and then so just move them 1 feet apart and then stagger it like this. It didn't work. It would just give me straight things like this. So then I started messing with the math part of it, and I was able to accomplish this. So you don't want to do them all the same size. So look what I'm doing. So I'm going to delete that wall there. The first thing I want to go ahead and do is make sure that this has a steep, right? So we're going to go in here, instead of hidden box, we're going to say slope. Okay. Now the slope is going this direction, right? We don't want that direction. We want it to go up. So we want this to do this. Okay. So we're going to go into the orientation, and that's the orientation. We want to go up, right? So on my first one, I'm going to go in here, and then on my floor height, I'm going to put 2,2, and I'm going to go below, and then I'm going to go to my slope, and I'm going to tell this to be 8, and let me see, 7, comma, 7 and 5/8 of an inch. Oops, 5/8 of an inch. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like so far, 3D. Okay, now, so all I'm going to do is just copy and paste the same thing. That way, so I'm going to hit Control C, Control V. I'm going to slap that guy right there, And on my next one, what I want to do is I want this to be the width. I want this to be 9 inches. Okay, and then that one's wrong. I want that to be. I'm going to leave that for right now. So 9 inches, and on the 9-inch, I'm going to change the floor to 2,2. I want it to be below. I'm going to tell it 9,2, and then 9 feet, 8 5/8 of an inch. Okay, so 3. Okay, so I'm going to hit Control V. This one here, I'm going to go to 11 inches. Okay, and then on the 11-inch one, I'm going to put floor height 2,2 below, and I'm going to say 10 feet 1 inch, 10 feet 7 inch. Okay, let me make sure that we're doing. Okay, good. The first one is out of place, but I'll show you how to fix that. Okay, so then Control V on this one here. I want it to be 1 feet wide. Okay, so I'm gonna oops, didn't select it. So on this one here, on the 1 feet, I'm gonna go 2,2 below. Slope, I'm gonna tell it 10,10 and 11 feet, 3 1/8 of an inch. Okay, and let's see, make sure I don't. Okay, good, perfect, everything's working good. So that's the 1 feet. So now I'm gonna hit Control V, and on this one here, I want it to be 1 feet 2 inches, which is okay. That it's already that's the size that I have there. Okay, so 1 feet 2 inches. Same thing on the floor. I want to go 2,2 below. Slope, I want it to be 11 feet 5 inches. Then 11 feet 8 1/8 of an inch. Hit enter, and I got one more to do. So I'm going to hit Control C, Control V, which I really didn't have to hit Control C, but anyway. Same thing, 2 feet 2 inches below. Then I'm just going to change this last one to 11 feet 9 inches and 11 feet 10 inches. Oops, 11 feet 10 inches. Okay, so let's see what it's looking like. Okay, like I said, now you see this first one. If I want, all I got to do is click on this and move this thing down just like that. Okay, now all I got to do is hit Control C, Control V. I can use this command, you know, to flip it, or I can select it and just use this one right here, flip horizontal. Okay, and then all I gotta do is combine those together, go to 3D, and there you go. Okay, on the right hand side, it's kind of warped a little bit, so I got my numbers. I must have used some wrong numbers right in this area, but All I got to do is go in there and work my formula that I've been working on. And again, remember, here I can, so if I try to hit W for Windows, see, doesn't let me do nothing. Now I can put them here, just like I can put doors on this other side. So that's how you do this. And as far as the other one is concerned, I'm running out of time. So as far as the other one's concerned, you know, all you're going to do is go in and you're going to do the same thing, except that in one layer you'll draw the room. Then on the second layer, you're going to create just the top part. For those people that were asking on how to do this, hopefully this will help you. I know if somebody gave me the same instructions, I probably wouldn't be able to do it. It's there's a lot of mathematical to do this. You know, it sounds a lot of hard work to get to this point. It is, but when you're working on $1 million home, your fee schedule, this is nothing. I mean, I can do one of these things. If I'm concentrating, probably 1 hour, I can create this kind of rooms. You know, I don't care what size it is, how tall it is. You know, there's a lot of mathematics into making a room and then making it do that. But thank you for watching this. If you have questions about this, you could email me at hmendoza2008@gmail.com. Thank you for watching this video.